Welcome, everybody, to not Crusader Kings 2, but close enough. It's very, very, very similar. This was actually the first ever Paradox Grand Strategy game I ever played. This is Sengoku. It's basically CK2 in Japan, but bear in mind this is before CK2 got any DLC or anything like that, so it's very much a stripped down version of CK2 in Japan with some new features that would obviously be only exclusive to the area. I figured we could play this for a couple of days because I'm kind of in a place right now where I'm working on the next mod for the next series for CK2, but we're also kind of getting to a stage where RimWorld is also coming to a close with that series as well. We're kind of getting to the very end game of that one too, so I figured we're almost in line here to do a month of Weeb, which was an idea that I kind of floated as a joke, and then I realized both CK2 and RimWorld have a massive modding scene based around Japan, because of course they do, because it's the fucking internet. And a lot of these mods I've been specifically avoiding, especially the ones for RimWorld, so we're doing a kind of month of Weeb, except it definitely won't be, because hopefully my own mod will be finished long before then. But I figured for a couple of days we played Sengoku. We might also go check out Sphere as well, because that obviously adds the whole world into the map, so that would kind of fit in quite nicely. We might also check out Nova Monumental Repone Historical, which is another CK2 Japan exclusive mod made by I believe either partial or entire Japanese development team, so that will be an interesting twist on that. I've done my own tweaks to Nova Monumental Repone Historical to make the map a little bit more, a little less cluttered, let's put it that way, but we'll take a look at that in the future. For the next couple of days then, or until we get bored of it, until you guys get bored of it, I should say, we'll take a look at Sengoku. So this game came out basically just before CK2 did. This was essentially the beta version of CK2. It was 2011, but was that same year as CK2? But it was like 6 months before or something like that. Anyway, it's obviously just, it's early Japan, essentially. Renaissance era Japan, or Renaissance for Europe, obviously not so much for Japan, overthrew kind of at 150, what's that like? Actually, it's only about a 100-year period. My god, it's quite a narrow scope game. Very much, this is much more of a board game than CK2 is. And the whole point of the game is to become the Shogun. Literally, that you win the campaign, essentially, if you control 50% of Japan. So that's going to be our goal going forward, to see if we can get that 50% of Japan. The question is, where the hell do we start? I will admit, I'm not particularly familiar with 1467 Japan. So we'll just have to kind of muddle through for a little bit and see what we've got going on here. So there's no northern islands. It's basically all on Kanto, isn't it? Okay, fair enough. And then down here we've got... I don't even know where to start. I'll be honest with you. And what are the different bookmarks is? We've got Only War... I have played this... Obviously, I have played this before, but before the second CK2 came out, I jumped ship and never looked back. But I thought this might be a fun thing to look back on, especially for ideas for future mods, because there are some really unique stuff in this that might transfer well to CK2 if someone were to put in the effort to do it. I'm going to just start in the earliest bookmark. I think that's fairly safe. And until we've got some idea of what the hell we're doing, I like the look of this island up here. It's an island. It's got 3 separate provinces. It's an independent realm by the looks of it there as well. Yeah, independent Clan Honma. This is Yasuneo Honma. My man, with his 4 diplomacy, 5 martial, and 5 intrigue there as well. You can obviously tell it's very, very CK2. So if you played CK2, this will probably come very, very easily to you. There are a couple of issues with the game I should probably get out of the way to start off with. Number one, I can only play it in window mode, because if I play it in full screen, it crashes, and if I try and maximize the window to make it the full 1920 by 1080, my mouse doesn't work. It's definitely showing its age a little bit, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, let's go for that. It seems a nice, fair start there. What is that? Planes 100%. What the hell does that even mean? Oh, look at that. Provinces have different levels of terrain. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, well, we'll see what that's all about then. Let's dive straight in here. No rules or anything. Just absolutely straight in. Where's the music? Hello? Oh, there we go. That's really setting the scene. Okay. Lady Yasuneo of Honma. There we are. So you see your air there. The air is just a silhouette. Obviously, in CK2, they just have one face per everybody of that particular race. In this one, it's a silhouette instead. We are married to the lovely Sana. She has... Okay, so she naive appeaser, falconer, and patient. Again, you'll notice a lot of similarities with CK2 here. I should have used the CK2... You can mod this as well. I should have modded in like the CK2 trait icons to make it a lot easier for us here. So you've got naive appeaser, lower martial, but +1 diplomacy. Fair enough. What is this one? That's our age. Right, so 35. You got 17.5 wealth, 29 honor. That's basically just prestige. for all intents and purposes. We've got 5 diplomacy, 9 effective diplomacy. That's state diplomacy as well, given you get, obviously, half your spouse's stats. Oh, in this game, is it full spouse stats? Plus 4? You do get half your spouse. Oh, she's just way more qualified for the job than us. Oh, that's incredible. Okay, we are a really shit character then. I was assuming maybe the traits wouldn't be... All the stats would be on a kind of different scale to CK2. But given our spouse, I don't think that's the case. I think we are just terrible. 4 martial, and then we've got, obviously, 5 intrigue there. What is that? Kokujin titles? It has the following 3 titles. Soata, Hamachi, and Ryotsu. That's personal domain, so that's going to be counties then. Fair enough. Daimyo, that's got to be Duke level, and then that'll be Kingdom tier, I assume. Or at least the Honma clan, which is the overall thing. Okay, fair enough. And then this is where our vassals would appear, but obviously we haven't got any, or our liege in that case. Fair enough. Clan. Okay. So what is this then? This is the probably equivalent of... Oh, so it's kind of your intrigue menu here. So here's all our decisions. Send a gift to the Emperor, which I assume there isn't right now. Subsidize an Imperial ceremony. 60 gold and 4 honor. Okay. Subsidize the Imperial Court. Court rank Jugoi. 30 gold. We buy ourselves a... Oh, if you're honourable enough and wealthy enough, I guess you buy yourself a court rank. Is there an emperor in that case? I have no idea. Invite random courtier, got it, and then send a gift to the emperor. Okay, fair enough then. And then we can see these are all of our courtiers, which apparently you can toggle off. Is this where our landless courtiers? Oh shit, is this where our vassals are potentially going to show up as well? Right, so this is our personal stuff, and that must be for exclusively, that first screen that we saw then is exclusively for your liege, in that case. What is this one? There's a commit seppuku button. You will die, but some of your honor will be restored to your dynasty's name and descendants. Oh, okay. No is for anything this drastic. So if you... Oh, so it's completely opposite of CK2. If you die, it's considered honourable. Unlike CK2, where obviously you do it and you get minus 50 with all your freaking vassals. Fair enough, then. So you see our court. That's just the council menu. So let's go set this up. Master of Ceremonies is a charismatic negotiator and ruthless. That's quite cool. 12 diplomacy. Man for the job. Master of Arms is a tough soldier and stutter. Sorry, did that say health plus 3? It's got to be a different health scaling system in this game, then. Probably take a guess at, like, 10 in that case, because health plus 3 is massive. That's obviously much more than strong in the base game. In CK2, I should say. Fine. Mocha Hisa, welcome, my friend. And then we got Master of the Guard with his 10 intrigue. He's a painter, elusive shadow, patient. Sounds like the perfect guy. Welcome aboard. Okay, so these are our council options. Now, this has some really unique features in regards to specifically the building. This is kind of cool. So there's our capital there. You can kind of see by the banner. You have your castle, and then you have all your sub-buildings. So this is kind of like, you know, when you click on a castle in CK2, it'll bring up the building menu. You don't have that. This is just all inherently on the county view. Then you got your village as well. Everywhere will have a castle and a village. Then you can open up manufactory slots with your council member, and this will allow you to build specialized buildings. So I'm just going to go ahead and open that one manually. Like I said, cost us anything? I guess not. You just have to develop it over time, perhaps? Oh, well, hang on. As I recall, it works identical to the Game of Thrones mod, where you have to send your council member to oversee the province, then it has a random chance of being developed. Can we also develop our castle? Number of guilds being expanded, expansion to be finished on the 19th of August, 1467. So I think we can just click that to queue it up, as far as I recall. Anyway, I don't really remember too much. We'll work it out as we go. And then to grant title, you actually click on the title itself. Oh, that's an interesting system. In some ways, I actually kind of like that, weirdly enough. Now, for me... My screen cuts off here, so I can't see what's actually below supply limit. I don't know that it's anything important. If it is, and you're screaming at the screen right now, I'm sure I'll work it out before next time we play this. Okay, so we've got decisions menu there. That's going to take a little bit of remembering. And then we've got our military tab. Looks very similar to what we got, like light infantry. Oh, infantry shock. Cavalry shock. Okay. What is that supposed to... Oh, can you actually upgrade your base troop values, perhaps? Oh, wow. That's not really something you can do so much in CK2. You can give, obviously, a flat percentage by building, say, for example, your specific, I don't know, Italian pikeman building somewhere in Italy will give a flat 10% to pikemen. And this, it looks as if you get to upgrade the base value. So this is also in CK2, your various different combat values. Army share, what the fuck does that mean? We have 9 units, and the clan has 9 units. Oh, so if you get sub-vassals... Right, so you obviously... So this is probably the equivalent of your, in CK2, your equivalent army size. Got it, okay. Total army, we got 2,250 men, total raise 0, and then retinue cap 0 out of 6. So retinues work, you just recruit a particular unit, so be that infantry, maybe a little bit more close to permanent mercenaries might be a better way to phrase that. You can also recruit Ronin there later on, as Izanagi and Izanami. Japanese artwork, not my strong suit, not gonna lie. What have we got here? We got plots to attack the Isugi clan. Oh, so this is kind of how you fabricate claims then. Okay, quite cool. To eventually carry out this plot, you need plot power 0.8 or higher. Right, and then you just, I guess, invite people in. So you start that, then you get to invite people. I'm not going to do that for the time being. Military power balance between the plotter and target is 0.08. 0.08, what does that mean? Military plot power balance between plotters is 0.08. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. You got diplomacy. It's a diplomacy screen that we can also view on our own character for whatever reason. I don't know why you can do that. We've got characters, so this is your character finder. Oh, wow, so you can just see everybody here. Let's see, like, the best diplomat in the world. That would give us kind of an idea for stats and traits, I think. So, mnemonic, charitable musician. Oh, there's actually diseases in this, too. Wow, this is a lot more developed than I remember. Bear in mind, CK2 didn't... Well, I mean, it always had diseases, but it's obviously a bit more developed with Reaper's Due. So, 17... it was age, obviously. Okay. So you're looking at kind of 17 is a world master then. Whereas in CK2, I'd argue that's probably close to about 30 now. Okay, fair enough. It's a little more generous in that regard. You can sort by honor as well, and then sort by, opinion. Oh, that's quite useful. Okay, fair enough. And then we got ninja clans. Now, ninja clans, I have no idea how these work. Don't remember. But as far as I recall, you have to get your spy masters to hunt them down. I wonder if they were like maybe the faceless men in Game of Thrones or something like that. And then finally we got religion. You basically join a religion. These are very similar to, and I mean even artistically to some degree, to these societies in CK2. I mean these are actually, now that I think about it, almost identical to societies, because when you go through ranks you gain different bonuses. So like the leader, yeah, there you are. Being the leader of this religion grants the clan leader the following bonuses. 0.2 monthly prestige or honor. This one gives, wow. Buddhism gives levy reinforcement speed and retinue reinforcement speed plus 10%. That seems pretty good. And then by following it, you also gain a bonus. I can't believe this game, in hindsight, had factions. Not factions, sorry, but societies long before actual CK2 did. That's crazy. Okay. Current relation with the Shintoist doesn't allow you to choose your religion. Current relation with Buddhist doesn't allow you. Oh, so we have to actually... Right. Very similar to CK2. You have to obviously have prerequisites to join them. Right. Okay, this is really, really cool. There's a lot more to this than I remembered. Why can we not join then? I wonder how we do that. It's probably a decision or something. Maybe build a temple, perhaps? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Right, so let's get our councillors to work immediately then. So we've got Improved Village. Starts the construction of the next building in the village. Right, cool. So you don't actually have to spend taxes on buildings by the looks of it, but you can probably... Oh, starts construction. So the thing way it works is this, because it's red, I think means it's not doing anything. And then you have to assign a dude? Something like that, anyway. We've got improved relations. Works obviously like CK2. Got it. Enables events that will increase opinion of one another. Oh, so that actually might be more akin to swaying and antagonizing. Collect taxes. Revolt risk +3. I don't really know what that means in regards to... What is 0? Easy difficulty. I might crank that up. Minimum revolt risk is 0%. Okay, fair enough. I wonder what... I have no idea what numbers to revolt risk obviously correlates to. In CK2, obviously, it's % chance yearly to fire, which is much better system. Okay. Collect taxes, improve castle. Starts construction, that's castle upgrade. I guess we could just start immediately... Oh, local revolt risk. I suppose you could... Now, bear in mind, we wanted to buy a court rank, right? So we could collect taxes in the capital, restore order in the capital. Then we're only taking a very small amount of... Man, I like the map icons. Then we're only taking a very small amount of... Actually, we're not taking any at all revolt risk at that stage. Very nice, okay. And then you are in Sawata to expand guilds. Oh, right. It will automatically send him if you click that button. That's a cool system. And how do we build, like, castle levels? I guess that's with the other council decisions. Cool. Fair enough. Okay, well, let's get on with it then. And then we've got your outliner over here as well, so we can see we've got... This guy is obviously collecting taxes, restoring order, expanding guilds. Oh, okay, sweet. Now, as far as I know, the only downside to this compared to CK2 immediately is you can't rename characters. Maybe I could do some save game editing to adjust that. So if you want to rename a character, I'll just pull up the save and edit it then. That actually genuinely might work. That'd be kind of an interesting way around it. I was hesitant at first. When I watched the Miko dance in a trance and convey the words of the gods, I felt humbled. Gain 5 gold. Well, thank you. All right, there we go. So our first guild slot is unlocked now. Choose a guild manufacturer to build in this slot. And then there are obviously your more traditional, I guess, building system here. Your spear maker. infantry, shock, cap, infantry, fire. So we got a boa, swordsmith, horse breeder, gunsmith, pottery, theatre, and barracks. Theatre gives you a 200% chance to hire ninja. Obviously, I've got to try that. If you have a theatre as well, we could constantly collect gold from here without having to waste our other guy on restoring order. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. So it's 250 gold, and we've got 33 right now. Might take a while. I assume we can't go raiding or anything. I assume that's not an option. Let's give it a go, shall we? Raise armies. Boom. There we are. Disband levies, disband unit, split army, or close. Right, got it. Okay. Let's just go ahead and disband them for the time being. With all levies from your army out, 750 soldiers. So, okay, right, got it. I just wanted to double check that that was still the same system. Right. So we've basically just got to wait for the taxis to start rolling in, really. My courser broke his leg in the pothole as he chased a deer. He threw me off when he fell with his leg under him. Poor sod. I should end his suffering. I don't know, the Japanese are known for saying... to call it their horses poor sods, but that's okay. Gain 5 honor. Thank you very much. That was an honourable thing to do. We've got 3 out of 5 domain size. Oh. My moodiness and tendency to lash out others getting worse. I sleep too much and can't stop worrying. Gain stressed. You bitch. So we got 3 out of 5 domain size. I guess we should kind of see what potential for war we have. Oh, can you see all the... Oh, look. There's no fog of war in this. You can see all armies across the whole of Japan. That's an interesting system. Okay. Makes it a lot easier to plan... attacks then. So I guess our only target is potentially the Yasugi clan. Let's go to this guy. I want to view diplomacy, view location, view character, toggle message interest. Oh, set special interest. That's interesting. Okay. Obviously, but the only thing I can't figure out at a glance is how many troops people have available to them. Whoa, tax policy. Whoa. How's he got that? Oh, is that a provincial modifier? Is that where those go? Ah, got it. Yeah, the only thing I can't work out at a glance is how many troops people have. Okay, so can you map what different countries and countries they're comprised of? Historical provinces of Japan, each title has daimyo title. Got it. So that's the duchy, basically. Yeah, I have no idea how to tell at a glance how many troops the Yasugi clan have. It shows, obviously, relative army size of 26%, 29%. But outside of that, I have absolutely no idea. View location, view diplomacy, perhaps? View character. That's obviously what we're looking at now. View diplomacy. So it's at war. So the Koga Ashikaga War has hostages from Oyama. Given hostage to Oyama. Demand seppuku. That's a button we fucking need in CK2. I have no idea their relative army size. I mean, we could probably take a guess at... I mean, how many troops can we raise from a province? I'm just going to go purely based on nothing at all other than how many troops we can raise here. Unification for character. How did I raise troops again? Oh, God, this can take so much getting used to. So 750 infantry, 250... So, okay, so 750 from each province in theory. And how do we see that? Is that this? 750... Ah, there you go. Samurai cavalry and Ashigara infantry. Which are pretty good in Age of Empires 3, if I remember right. Right, so each province can raise a flat, by the looks of it, 750 men right now. But eventually, I imagine as they upgrade various things here, they're going to gain more troops, and obviously more powerful troops. But knowing that at a glance is going to be quite difficult. So I'm actually going to have to, I hate to say it, probably not play on speed 5 and actually plan things out, which I hate. I hate it. But sometimes these are the steps necessary if you want to be the leader of Japan. Oh, rename characters, can't I, Paradox? You think you're gonna stop me with the inability to rename characters? Now I'm into it. And now I will admit, I felt a little bit detached because I was just random Japanese fella. That is all it's taken to take this game from a good 6 out of 10 up to a 10. Consome Panchi of the Panchi clan. We're gonna become the first Consome Panchi Shogun. That's the goal. I mean, it's only 50% of Japan, right? So it's not even like a world conquest or anything. I mean, we should be able to grab it, I assume, just from everything up north of sort of this split off point here. Don't know Japanese geography. I don't watch enough anime. But which, I mean, I'm not an armchair expert like everyone else on the internet. So, from this point upwards, I assume we could just conquest that and be done with it. And to be honest, the majority of it is a couple of different clans here. So, I wonder if we can attack people who aren't immediately adjacent to us. So, like this guy, for example. View character. How do I declare war? View diplomacy. Here we are. Declare war. Declare war. Oh, you can just do it. Ah, okay. Maybe I can't declare... Maybe I'm thinking from this too much of a CK2 perspective. Maybe you can't declare war on a top-level title. Okay, you can. Maybe you can declare war, then, on a low-level title. You can't. You have to declare war on their... Oh, okay, so you still have to declare war on their top-level liege. That makes a lot of sense. I was wondering maybe you declare war on them and they call in their liege or something like that. Okay, fair enough. So what's the limit on declaring war on someone? Can we go, like, all the way up here and then say, give me that? We can. You just need the honor. Oh, okay. Reasonable. I mean, obviously we can't grab this. This is beyond us. The Usugi clan is a massive block. What if we go from our island up to, like, Namioka? Head from there down, like, take out Nanbu, Ando, and head south instead. It might have been a much more sensible place rather than starting on crappy little island here, but we are so well defended. We could launch ourselves out of this island base we've got going here. Okay, can I rename my capital? You can't rename absolutely anything. Damn it. This province is owned by someone you have a neutral relationship with. Of course I know him. He's me. Wait, that's not me. Who the fuck was that guy? Province is owned by... Wait, do I not own all my provinces? Who was I looking at then? I genuinely thought I collected my own capital then. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's our infrastructure build up a little bit more then. We've got a long way before we can really do much with this stuff, though. I don't really know the best way to earn cash. Is there any... There's got to be some way to build... Tax revenue. Ah, the village. I think it's the castle focuses entirely on troops. Right, so it's a bit more unified unlike CK2, where you can kind of get some tax from your castle towns, whatever, and then obviously get some garrisons from villagers. Right, God, it must have a toll booth. So do you have to upgrade one thing before the other? Yes, you do. Right, so you have to go through in order. I see. Well then, why don't we, for the time being, just try and improve villages instead? What are you trying to do? You're collecting taxes. Let's just improve the village. I think in the long term, that's probably a better play. I was hesitant at first, but when I watched the Miko dance... Oh, there we are. Getting some more gold. Thank you. Improve village. Drops the tax modifier down by 70%. Wow, that's heavy. But does it just build? Oh, it just builds. It doesn't cost you anything. That's a really weird way to balance that, but I get it. I mean, if anything, it means that low-level characters like us who aren't earning much gold can still benefit from these upgrades. And in fact, benefit, I would say, more relative to someone massive like the Usugi clan. All right, we got roughly a month left on that one. There we go. Okay. And that's now... Oh, cool. So how do we... Already built. Oh, so you start with an inn. Oh, I'm just going to get my guy to constantly improve the village then. Why not? You're restoring order. Well, let's get you constantly improving the castle as well. Local tax modifier down by 70%. Oh, but you can only have one of them improving at a time. Right. Got it. Otherwise, I was going to say, you've already got the minus 70% tax. I mean, that's probably going to be next to nothing for us anyway. Another minus 70% wouldn't hurt. But you can only do one at a time. That makes a lot of sense. This is a really cool system. It's a little bit strange, but it is quite cool. Should we go for this guy? Just this random fella here. I mean, while we've got the honor, we might as well declare war on someone, huh? And we should be able to wipe this guy out, no problem. View diplomacy. Has he got any allies? He's got no allies by the looks of it here. So the diplomacy tab, when I saw some of those other guys, yeah. So has hostage, given hostage. That basically is how you form an alliance. Okay. Maybe I should not think of this so much as CK2, let's conquest everything. Maybe instead it would make more sense to try and build up alliances. Although I say that, we could just declare war on everything. 20 honor, 0 gold. Send the diplomatic message. Okay, so 4 from opinion is -3. What does that mean? Oh, and you lose 4 honor for attacking someone smaller than you. Does that mean that if they dislike you a lot, attacking them is less... is more honourable because they're already kind of disgracing themselves? I have no idea. We are now at war with the mighty Panchi clan. I need to see if we can adjust this. You know I've got to do it. I'll try and change the banner in between episodes as well, so mighty Panchi can rise properly. Okay, there's also the plot to attack the Usugi clan. Maybe we can invite people to back us. Maybe that's how you're expected to fight much bigger enemies. With actual intrigue and diplomacy rather than just picking people apart in the slow build-up. Cool. Either way, we'll obviously experiment around with it, see what we've got here. Recruit retinues, they are just straight up expensive, are they? Why would we not always have our maximum retinue cap? I assume they cost cash. Is there like an overview of how much we're spending? Court, clan... Oh, here we are. Expenses, nothing right now. And what, we get 18.5 yearly, I would assume? I think that's yearly. Okay. Let's go ahead and raise our troops then. Why not? Boom, there we go. And I want to see how much those cost roughly before we dive into things here. We might have to like a month tick, but just want to be a bit more careful. It couldn't hurt. Okay, that's actually quite expensive then. So for our entire army fielded is very expensive for us here. Right, let's get those troops merged. Can't. Why? When 2 are selected. Oh, really? Oh, but that's reorganized, not necessarily merge. Whoa. Oh my god, what? I'm not sure I like this. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you got full map rotation. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's a little bit fucking strange, though, as well. One big ocean. Absolutely nothing else out there. Okay, that's a weird feature. Kind of cool, though. All right, fair enough. It's where people are telling me, you know you could do that in CK2, right? Absolutely no idea. Right, so can we not merge these boys, then? Oh, there is a merge button. So yes, reorganize swap troops between units as you would in CK2. Obviously, you can do that with as many units as you like in CK2. How do I set the commander? Oh, our Master at Arms is always our commander. Oh, Army of Hamachi, living owned by Consome Panchi. Can I not swap our commanders out at all? Disband levies, disband units, split army. Apparently not. And that just goes back to the home province. Right, I see. All right, fair enough then. Let's get out there. Let's see what damage we can do. Right, I'll turn the speed down a little bit. Like I said, this does run very, very, very fast. All right, let's do it, squad. I want to see how the combat actually works. I'm glad we picked kind of a weaker target here. No idea if there are river crossings. Again, we've got like this weird map arrangement. So we've got plains, hills, farms. I can't read the rest because it's cut off on my screen. Right, got it. So I guess, depending on the percentage, you want to base your armies on what might be. So if you're quite a weak clan in the hills, maybe go for just pikemen or something like that. And then we have no arquebusiers. Man, what has a gunpowder gun? Okay, fair enough. Let's speed forward a little bit more, but I want to be careful. I don't know if it might even be interactive combat. I have absolutely no idea whether we have to do things, or whether it's just your regular big unit fight smaller unit. Here we are. Oh, that's a really interesting way of dice roll. Commander skill. Oh, so we got lucky when we got in there. Okay. Our commander is good, so gives us a bonus as well, but the terrain is not in our advantage. Got it. Because I guess forests and we've got a lot of cavalry, perhaps. Okay. This is weird. Can we do anything with this, or have we just got to... That's a really weird way to lay out. I kind of like it, though. It is not possible, nor would it be honourable, to retreat from a battle while the engagement is just beginning. Okay. And we annihilated him. Oh, cool. Got it. Who the fuck are you, and why am I fighting you? War with Panchi. Why? Did I declare war on the wrong dude? What have you got? Hang on a minute. He's only got one title. So he's got 1,000 dudes. So I guess he has some retinues, perhaps? Again, I have no idea how to tell whether they've got retinues or anything like that raised. Well, that's fine. What's this bar here? We currently control 0% of trend. Oh, so that's how close someone is to victory. Right. So Akasada Usugi has 11%. Right. We control 0% of Japan. I've got to disagree with that. I feel like we own significantly more than 0% of Japan, but that's... What do I know? I'm no expert. Right, let's charge. Get them, boys. I assume we can't add anything for movement bonuses or anything, so we genuinely could be, better there's no decisive battles or anything either. We genuinely could be chasing armies around for days. No movement lock as well, I assume? There was movement lock in certain Paradox titles at this stage. But not in this game. Oh, fuck. This is a bit of a mess, isn't it? Oh, we got him. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a really weird way to... much more of a visual way to obviously display what the hell's going on there. And they are heading south. We might as well chase him down, then finish him off. There we go. And how do I see... war score? Is it cut off on my screen? I don't believe so. I have no idea. I have no idea how we found out war score or anything. Well, let's go to the diplomacy tab. Maybe that's it. Go to diplomacy. Offer peace. Here we are. Okay. How do I know the war score though? White peace. Offer concede defeat. Panchi will admit defeat. Absolutely not. Demand concede defeat. It will admit defeat to Panchi and send a hostage to secure the peace. Demand subjugation. They'll become a subject of us. Or we could become... Oh, that's weird. Okay. They will not accept. Why? Oh, man. I wish we had some sort of war breakdown. It'd be nice to see what exactly is influencing them there. Okay, interesting. Fair enough. Well, we'll let it run for a bit more. Obviously, we need to go and siege something, I would assume. Goodness, how the sieges work in this frigging game. The armies are basically the same, right? Combat's roughly similar. There's a little bit more RNG to it by the looks of it. Okay, let's go and take a look. Status quo, 0%. Oh, this looks like EU4. Right? Is it similar to EU4? There's us. Consome Panchi, high morale, 0 attrition. Versus Daihoji Nobutora. And the Akumi Castle, base minus 3%, whatever the fuck that means. 500. Okay, so we just sit here now and siege, right? Water, 7%. And that's the chance per year to, at least from what I remember from EU4, that's the chance per year to capitulate, right? I assume it's the same thing in this game then. 15% food shortage. There we go. Water shortage. Oh, this is good. We're going to have him in no time, boys. And I assume it's just dice rolls every month on whether or not... Oh, God. Caught fire because they're out of water. Naturally, that's just how it works. Defenders desert. And we've got him. Boom. Oh, and it's just immediately assimilated into our domain. Oh, you just grab it. Oh, that's a cool system. Wow. So you just take it. Okay. They've got marketplace in it as well. So revolts are possible. 4%. And I guess that's just because we've taken it and it'll probably drop yearly. Yeah, recently conquered. Right. I thought it might be a province modifier or something like that. Shinto are agitating against doing this, Cory. 1,250 men and rumored to support them. Oh, wow. So the Shinto people are unhappy that we've conquested this land. 1,250 men. Well, let's start suppressing revolts, right? So restore order over there. Get you improving the village. I need to make sure that we're always doing that. To improve village in the capital, expand guilds in the capital too. Can we do that? Oh, I guess we probably can't do it if we already have an open guild slot, right? Okay, fair enough. Hire ninja. You know, we gotta do it. There we are. And that seems to have entirely annihilated the chance of revolt. So I guess we just now... I assume we can drop our troops here, disband unit. To be in friendly territory. Why? Levies would... Why will we still lose 607? Maybe we have to actually march our troops home. Okay, crazy. Several rivers in Hamachi are in need of dredging. Merchants avoid traveling along them. Logging has become increasingly difficult. Something must be done immediately. Or we gain overgrown rivers in Hamachi. What is Hamachi the new one we just grabbed? Kumi. How much is that one? For how long? For 200 years. Well, almost 200 years. Actually, not even remotely. I guess I'll spend the 25 gold then. Thank you. We've almost got enough money as well to build one of these. Like I said, I think I will go for... the theatre. The chance to hire ninja. I don't know what they do, so I want to see that. But also the lower revolt risk means we could just constantly collect tax if we haven't got enough cash to do something. Yorikatsu Panchi died at age 29. Who was he? My brother, perhaps? How did he die? Just died? Maybe it doesn't tell you in this. Arbitrary, imbecile, naive appears, is stressed. I will shed no tears over you, my friend. Ninja for hire. What? Waiting for mission. Currently seeking to be employed. Oh, wow. 8 ninja. Okay. Oh, it says stealth level, and that's their ability. Oh, cool. Oh, well, let's hold out then. Those are the first 2 that we found. Waiting for mission. Oh, so we have to use them now. Okay. Assassinate a character in another court. Protect it against ninja attacks. Take character from another hostage. Rescue a hostage from another court. Weaken the defense of a province. Undermine relations between... This is a really cool system. So here's all your other council jobs, basically. Cause a character in another court to lose honor. So we could say go and grab a hostage from the Isuki clan and basically ensure that we're not going to get immediately conquested. So let's do that. Take a hostage from another court. We want to go to the Isuki clan capital. How am I supposed to know where that is at a glance? I guess it's this one, right? Let's go there. Oh, here we are. Characters to take hostage. Chao Asugi. Moragi, some of Moragi. Okay. Master of Ceremonies. We go capture their... How do I know if they're... I assume if they're part of the clan, then they are highborn, right? Not just random courtier. Master of the Guard. Daughter, son. No, I want to grab someone impressive. Hang on. Let's see if I can dig up their capital, because I have absolutely no idea how we work that out. Go to location. So that is their capital. Right. So Nita is their capital then. Right, let's do it. Send those ninja back out there, boy. Select mission. How much is this going to cost me again? Take 12 gold. This might end... I don't know if this will backfire. Submission for the Fuji... Okay, I need to know what the risk of this is. Maybe we should just go grab a prisoner from Somerset the Weaker. What about like the Ashina clan? Let's go and do that instead. Grab me. Take a hostage from these guys instead. Boom. Son of the leader. Boom. This will cost you 12 gold. Do it. Taking them a hostage. Oh, we can have them abort the mission. Oh, that's a really cool system. I quite like that. Did we get them? Did we grab him? What happened? I don't know that we... Yeah, these are all of our courtiers. They're all Clan Panchi. I don't know what happened then. My samurai lack archery skills. I've seen the samurai from other clans. Oh, so the game, by the way, doesn't pause. It's something I should also point out. It doesn't pause while you are... While time is ticking. Ignore it or why bother? Oh, man. We don't have an option. Seems a lot more trait-specific, huh? I guess because we're not a military leader or anything. Ignore it or why bother? Gain content. What does content do in this game? That's what I need to know. Let's open up the character finder. Characters. Could find someone with content. There it is. Content. We gain honor but lose intrigue. I don't like the sound of that. We lose honor. I guess we just have to lose 5 honor now rather than lose the honor over the long term. Sure, and keep our intrigue intact. What's our honor right now? 30. It caps at 30, I would assume. Fair enough. Ignore it then. We'll take the honor hit. Or not. Oh, there we are. 25. Okay, it doesn't quite update. Yeah, so it looks like it caps at 30. Got it. What? Pause. I, Maragi Yoshimaru, conquer the lands and claim... Oh, war. Great. And who are you? I have no idea who you are. While meditating, if I extend my love and my kindness to myself, to my family, my friends, and my teachers. Gain kind. Okay, that seems pretty good. That's gotta be an honourable thing to be, right? Kind. Intrigue -2, diplomacy +2. I guess it's not terrible. Yoshiharu for the these guys. Well, they've got a lot of troops, and I assume they want to grab this. 3 provinces. We're looking at 3,200 troops. My samurai will fight to the last drop of blood, he says, very unoptimistically. Especially because I've kept them raised all this time. Bollocks. Retinues? We might need some retinues here. Oh my god, you have to recruit them. Oh, that's bad. I don't think I can stop this. I think we might be in a little bit of fuckery. Just keep recruiting. Never stop. Luckily, they're more or less instantaneous, thank God. Let's max out our recruits then. And then we'll get out there and we'll kick them around. Okay. I might be old and infirm. Gain incapable? What? The standing army is too large. Fuck off. Gain incapable? We're 45 and he's infirm? Oh, curses. Yeah, you could say that. Oh, there we are. Construction working. Oh, cool. Very nice. Standing army is too large. How do I know that? Oh, right. You can... Right. Okay, my bad. I thought you wouldn't be able to recruit over your army size. That's completely my fault. Got it. Okay, there we are. We've got a deficit going on here because retinues are expensive. How expensive be they? What's going on here? 0.5. I don't care about 0.51. Get out of here. Right. They've still got way more troops than us. Yeah, we are still well outnumbered here. I should have dropped the troops. That's my bad. Are they reinforcing? I have no idea. Let's go for it. Maybe we'll get lucky. Not with that many fucking troops. Jesus. Okay, stay in our capital then. Stay in our capital. Do we reinforce? We're not reinforcing. I'm going to drop the armies because they're not going for the... Oh, we've already lost it. It's already gone. Yeah, it's already fucking gone. I will admit, that's a bit of a... That's the first problem I've got with this game. The war is terrible. War systems are atrocious. There's no, like, war score or measurement, or there's no notification that you've lost or anything. Oh, failed to... Oh, why are you not telling me about that? Hang on. High priority and pause. Yeah, you should probably tell me that. I might need to adjust the message settings then, because that's a bit... That's a bit janky. Oh, look at that. If you disband them, they almost immediately reinforce. Yeah, so we've got way more troops now. Oh, that's a shame. Well, we might as well keep this, we'll keep the retinues raised, and we can afford it as well. Obviously, it will cut massively into our profits here, but I don't think we really have too much of a choice there. So 250. Oh, all of them are 250. That's a shame. Well, we've got the retinue now, so we know that we're relatively defended. Oh, there you go. Guildhall has been built. So it pauses it down there. It doesn't actually give a game pop-up. It will just bring it up here. Okay, I need to keep a close eye on the messages in that case. What the fuck? What is this? What? What with Panchi? What? But you've already got the province. Oh, they want to take the rest of it. Oh, shit. What? I had no idea. I thought the war was just over. Okay, well, that was fucking fortunate. We almost got completely clapped there. Good God. Huh. I was like, oh, the war's over. The war's over. I guess it doesn't end until we go for peace. Oh, my God. Are we still at war with the other guys, then? Do diplomacy? The Mogami. No, so it's still just these guys. So we could flip this on them. Think of it more of the war system in Stellaris, I guess. So we could flip it on them and try and grab all of their provinces instead. Ah. You may have just given us a golden opportunity here, my friends. Oh, God, this game needs fucking decisive battles, huh? All right, give us a minute just to ping-pong their troops around for a few hours. There we go. Leader... Oh! Consome Panchi has died. Now it is Yasutake Panchi. 5.82 honor is passed on due to the nature of his death. Died of old age. A venerable, honourable Consome Panchi. What a shit. Well, then you know what that means. We need a new name for Yasutoki Panchi. This game really isn't as complex as it looks. It's got a kind of a deep... The most deep system, obviously, the ninja systems that are kind of cool. What have we got right now? We got brave, amateurish plotter. Not too bad. We're much better than our father, so that's a step in the right direction. Next time we'll learn how I guess the marriages work and things like that, but I feel like we probably got this war in the bag too. I was looking a little bit sketchy there, but we managed to pull it back through God knows how. Through absolutely God knows how. Consome Panchi will become the Shogun. Mark my words. So I have a request for you all then. Given that I now know how... I know that it's possible to actually obviously rename things. I need people to fight. Enemies that aren't just called Japanese feudal names. Because that's way too realistic and way too sensible for this channel. I want you guys to send me names in the comment section, Discord, wherever. And I'll pick my favorites out and I'll add them into the game. So as we play... the clans that we fight and come across, obviously they'll still have random Japanese names for their leaders, but the clans will be named after what you guys want. Same will go out to the patrons too. If you guys want to get in touch with me, I'll make sure you guys get to the top of the list. I feel like it's only fair. But get your names prepared, chuck them at me, and we'll build Japan out of the Rowan D2 Games community. This is a fucking horrible idea. Now that I've said that out loud, I realize what a fucking terrible, awful plan that was. Thank you all for watching. A big thank you to the aforementioned patrons for making the channel possible in the first place. A big thank you to Harik Paul, Tyler Kendall, Dante Mordecane, Zetlock, Scott, The Potato Eater, Iguana Squad, Peyton Denisar, Bacon Kitten, DKO, Norstrus, Roll2 D1 Games, and Jackson Whitman for their support at the Insanity Lovers on Patreon. Thank you guys for making the channel possible, especially during lockdown, because YouTube are still hammering it. Thank you, much appreciated. Thank you as well goes out to Under the Couch, Choma, Hashiduma, Super9089, Lampy, Hated, Willway, Tonosta, Tofu10, You're Under Freeze, Derek F, Organized Confusion, Anchor, Tempe, Cam, Gaz, Shlomo, Udric Haddon, Alex Bogard, William H, and everyone else at Patreon as well for their support in making the channel possible. Send me your names. Send them on whatever platform you want. Just make sure I see them. I want to repaint this map. By tomorrow, this is going to look like an entirely different country.